Alright guys, today we are in a VQ Caprice. This is the VNVP Commodore. That is the sort of long wheelbase luxury version. And it really does look different in here. As you can see, there's a lot of wood grain going on. It's got every possible option up here, like cruise control, electric antenna. This is also black, just like the SS. The dash is black. A lot of wood grain. Electric seats. And we do have a car phone down here, which is pretty cool, which I will talk a little bit more about in the main video of this channel. But this one is a 5-litre V8, as I think all the Statesman Caprices should be. I stand by that. This also has this like Alcantara pocket here, and just a really, really cool, lazy car. As we can hear it there, it sounds absolutely fantastic, the old iron line. If you're not familiar, these Statesman Caprices, you could get them in 2 different trim levels, Statesman or Caprice. So this is the Caprice, so the big dog. And just a really fun car, well, not fun actually, relaxing car to drive, daily drive. I mean, you could drive this today as a daily driver, no problem, despite it being 30 years old. It's got every option under the sun. It's really good for the rear seat passenger as well, which I'll show you later. And I don't know, I really like these cars, and I've mentioned before on the channel and in some of my other videos that I didn't really have an appreciation or a love for the Statesman or Caprice before this. I really preferred SS's, Club Sports, that kind of thing. And don't get me wrong, I still do. Got a new appreciation for these cars, not just the VR, VS, VQ ones, pretty much the whole Statesman series. I really like. One of my favourite parts about this is you can see the Holden logo just sticking up there at the bonnet. This car's quite low, which is pretty cool, but despite that, it's still reasonably comfortable.
Seat and use the controls.
Yeah. So that's one thing, guys. Like this, the sound of this car, it just sounds tough as nails. And if you're on the outside and you don't know about cars, it might sound like you're flogging the guts out of it and you're speeding, but you're really not. These cars are quite hard to find now in good condition because they've been worth not that much money. They're worth a fair bit now, but for a long time they weren't worth really anything. And because of that, they were bought and pillaged for their parts, particularly the 5 litres, because a lot of these were V8s like this one. They were bought for that, bought for the seats, bought for the interior, and these were all put on standard Commodores. So it's really cool to see one like this that hasn't really been stuffed with it. It has been repainted, but it is, you know, it's a good colour. It's been repainted silver. And again, I really like that old Holden logo. But again, I'm not going to flog the guts out of it. That's not what this car is about. It's about being lazy, being just a good cruiser, and that's exactly what this car is. It's comfy, and I really like it. This particular one is for sale, $14,000. And again, if you're not familiar with these cars, they're quite rare, especially in this color. I mean, it has been repainted, but even factory, it's a good color. It's like that sort of silvery blue. But the main thing you're paying for with one of these is one that's not been thrashed, had a hard life, and one that's got a 5-litre V8, and all of the fruit that comes along with this car. Again, they're quite rare now. They really are, and it's cool to see one that's all still together. One of the things that I really like, as we're on a bit of a quiet stretch, is this little pocket down there. Very, very cool and pretty sneaky because you could lock it. And yeah, I don't know. I really like all the 90s wood grain and all this stuff. It just, even this car that has nearly, 300,000 Ks on it, it drives like a dream. It's so smooth, this thing. And a lot of the Statesman Caprices are just great daily driver. Really, really like this car. I'll pull over in a second, guys, and I'll show you the outside of the car, and I'll jump in the back seat and show you what's going on there, because there's quite a few little luxury things back there as well for the passenger, because these cars were used as company cars, they were stretched to limos, they were used for parliament and parade cars, and so the backseat passenger was really important, a lot more than a normal Commodore. So let's have a look. And I just wanted to show you what the outside of this VQ looks like. It is very, very stylish. And like I said in the video before, It looks like a VN Commodore in a suit. I love the colour. Like I said, it has been repainted. It's not factory silver, but it's done a good job. And it's a tasteful colour. It's got these VR clubby wheels. I really do like those. And I love the little spoiler lip and the Statesman Caprice garnish. All of the chrome that runs along the body. And I do really like his an exterior shot of those big sort of opera style windows. Chrome everywhere. And we can have another look in the back seat here, these bucket seats. And then we've got our little controls up here where we can control the radio, some speakers, and here's that thing where I mentioned before, you can adjust the height of your seat. But overall, this thing is really special. Just while we're at the front here, I do really like the stand-up badge. And if I can get my hand all the way under there, there is the main event, the Holden 5-litre. So one of the things that stands out in here is the ABS module. And yeah, it's a really clean motor. It has had the motor sort of refreshed in this car, but yeah, very, very cool car. This is one of the things that I think that pretty much every Statesman and Caprice needs. And if these are your kind of cars, guys, please get in touch if you have something like this that you like on the channel. I really do love these cars. They're really up my alley. Thank you for following along, subscribing, all of that kind of stuff. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you very, very much.